This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Got some guys hitting up some squatting for you here. The max effort night. Ryan Cove, that was Riley who just went. They're using the cambered bar. Cambered bar helps take pressure off the shoulders. It also gives you a different center of gravity, which can help build up the back, help build up the lower back. Safety squat bar does a lot of the same thing, except it'll pitch you forward a little bit more and kind of work the mid to upper back more. There's Chris Ramos going. He's got a lot of explosive power, especially for a raw lifter. He's able to really externally rotate his knees outward. Good strong grinder there by Riley. That's kind of what a max effort move should look like. It's actually a good example of it. Hopefully this actually is a max effort day, now that I think about it. I'm not sure what day this is. But anyway, you see here, he's got the knees way out, and he's able to pick up some pretty good speed on the way up. There's Ryan Cove going again. He's hitting up some doubles, it looks like here. You notice in between each rep there, he was locking the weights out, standing there, and readjusting and getting his air again, getting himself tight before each squat. He goes again, getting himself tight, pushing air into his stomach, pushing his stomach out against the belt. A lot of times people think that a belt is kind of more like a back brace. Well, a belt can really be more like a stomach brace that then in turn helps out your back. So you got to really push your stomach out against that belt to know how to use it the right way. You can see some guys even kind of lean into their belt. Some of the real veteran guys, Donnie Thompson was kind of the king of it. Kind of lean into that belt, blow that belly up big, and use his back. Ramos going again, good strong squat. Just found out today that his real first name has something to do with sandwiches, so because he's Mexican, his new name is Torta, which I think is pretty fitting, especially due to the fat content that's in a torta versus the fat content that's on his body. It seemed to match up well. Janet Lavelle hitting up some sumo deadlifts. Also, it was Tara Getty that was going before her. Not sure if Jim fell down or what happened here with this camera angle. Maybe he's trying to get the booby bounce in the frame. Maybe she's trying to do the world record for most reps with 185 pounds. Got Ramos going again here. So he's got a big weight on there. I'm not sure what that is, but he's got a lot of stuff on there. We also have some benches for you. Got a max effort bench session, I think. It's so bright all the time, it's hard to tell anymore. Normally, a lot of times when I watch these videos, I can see by the brightness, I can tell whether it's morning or night, but it's so grizzling hot out here in Sacramento, I got no idea what's what anymore. Got these guys doing some board presses. You can see some different max effort work. You can see Austin's elbow come untucked pretty hardcore there. Something he's been trying to work on. A lot of tricep work. A lot of tricep work will really help with that a lot. There's Ryan Cove benching off the carpet. The carpet will help alleviate some pain and some stress through the wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Pressing off a carpet or pressing off a man pond can really help in a major way. Got some floor presses going on there. Floor press was invented by Dr. Floor in 1964. More board pressing. You're going to see a lot of partial range of motion work, and I get asked this question all the time, whether I think partial range of motion work would be effective for a raw lifter. Well, a geared lifter is asked to do full range of motion in a contest, just as a raw lifter. So I don't really think there's a huge difference there, although I do understand your point. I understand people's point when they ask that question. But of course it will help. Any sort of overload training, overload and lockouts, any sort of bands or chains. All that stuff's great. However, you don't always need to have, you don't always need a band or a chain or a board. There's nothing wrong with doing a regular bench press. There's nothing wrong with, doing the exercise full range of motion. So I think sometimes powerlifters get a little carried away with all the different accommodations that we utilize on the barbell, and even the various bars. Sometimes you end up too far away, too far away from a specific movement. I've asked a lot of my guys in my own gym, I said, hey, what's your best raw bench? And they'll say, well, off of one board I did, or in a slingshot I did, or this way I did, and they don't really know, not really sure. So that's not good. You want to have a better idea of, give or take 10 or 20 pounds, what your best bench would be. There's Ryan Cove working in his bench shirt. Looks like he has too much movement in that bench shirt. I'm not sure if it's too big or what the deal is there. But 405 should come down a little bit tougher. Should be a little bit harder to touch. That actually looked like maybe he tightened up, or maybe he jacked the shirt up a little bit there. Should be some sort of resistance from that shirt. And there should be a good strong pop off the board too. Alright, that's a little better. Maybe he just wasn't tight on that first set. Now he's got 5 plates here, and he's going off looks like a 2 board. Good strong lockout there. Not sure if he's going to go for another rep or what the hell he was doing. He goes again with 5 plates again. Off the RogueFitness.com boards. Bam! And that is it from supertraining.tv.